after 2 really dynamic sub appearances. He'll start on the left side with Emmanuel Savvy, who had a great end of the 25 season, looking to get back on track down the Whitecaps' right side. And Cello Tasantred, who will get his first ever minutes in MLS, starting alongside Jacob Bartlett in midfield. And there's a lot of excitement around the other first-time starter, Kapita Kapemba.
They make him play the games last time I checked here, and there's always room for an upset.
And they need to show something, Sporting Kansas City, more worrying perhaps than their MLS record so far.
The box comes all the way back to Tate Johnson. And Kubas will help the Whitecaps reset as Takaoka lines it up. He's got an assist on the season already. With balls like this, looking for Eddie Ocampo in flight. At the edge of the box, Ocampo lofts it in, Sabby! Just wide. That close to a second-minute strike by the Whitecaps.
Okay, I was speaking with Dom Kinnear, the assistant coach, before the game. He mentioned the exact play you just referenced there, Blake. That exact ball into Eddie Ocampo, who went around James Pantenis in the Portland goal and scored in the first minutes against the Timbers. A couple of 2 to overload and great 2v1 situations against Aubin. That's where he needs Kapita to come back and help out and support, or get the holding midfielders to move to that side.
Xavi Müller just got it ahead to White. Will he get there in time? Chipped it ahead. Laporta's there. Taken down in the goal. Emmanuel Xavi. Third man on the ball. He's able to get it in, and it's 1-0 for the Whitecaps.
Well, where he was very, very good, but he's able to finish off after Brian White chips it away from the keeper there. And Sabby following up, sniffing in the right places after Laporta causes all sorts of problems for the Kansas City defense, and just towed in by Sabby off the underside of the crossbar, and it's 1-0 Vancouver 13 minutes in.
Several times in that sequence, Sporting Kansas City was a whisker away from getting a brace opportunity there for Sabby. Back into the corner for Eddie Ocampo. Müller sizes things up. Bounty ball, Sabby denied again. Ball put back into an offside position towards Sabby. He touched it. Keep the pressure on.
And although Sabby, who got forward here and has been really dangerous in the early going, that's a good save from Pulskamp. He's well offside when the ball comes to him, but it's clearly played intentionally.
Garcia under some pressure from Berhalter, but safely gets it away. Bartlow to Garcia. Sandra keeping things alive here for Sporting Kansas City. Methodical right now, but this is the best defense being offense and just having the ball at this point for Sporting Kansas City. Wanting to keep this match close.
Kansas City needs to be so careful, though, in possession. When they've got the ball, the Whitecaps can turn you quickly. We saw that for the game winner against San Jose, when it looked like Kansas City in good possession deep in San Jose's end once they were turned over.
Turned over the ball there
as well.
That could have been dangerous. It went behind Caicedo. He's still got it. Curling it! There it is! His first in Major League Soccer in just his third MLS appearance. Bruno Caicedo is on the board. It's 2-0 Whitecaps.
Well, he got it the second time around right. That's exactly what he was trying to do just a few moments ago. Perfectly curled into the corner after a very poor giveaway. Something that Sporting Kansas City was guilty of on Tuesday night. They went down 3-0 in that game and already down 2-0 as a Whitecap. There's the giveaway, and then Caicedo does it himself again up against Bartlow, who doesn't get close enough. And Caicedo can just pick his spot, and he does it so well, curling it around Pulskamp at full stretch there. No real chance for the goalkeeper. Tidy finish, and the Whitecaps up 2-0.
And Rafa Wiki.
And Harris looked good in the early going when he got some touches. Kansas City with a bit of possession in the first few minutes. But Sabby, he's come out flying. Obviously scoring that goal has given him confidence, chasing the ball right now.
Just keeps it alive, too. Can he get to it? He can. There's the cross. Müller! Incredible accuracy mercy from Sabi. And Thomas Müller's got his 4th of the year.
Lines himself up in between the posts. Sabi chases in. Not enough pressure from any Sporting defenders to get anywhere near. He can just pick out the German superstar. And Thomas Müller with a picture-perfect header puts it beyond Pulskamp from in close. And again, the keeper must look up and say, I need some support here, and it's just not coming through 28 minutes at BC Place.
You could sense the joy in Thomas Müller as he saw that. Berhalter continuing that to the aforementioned German. Back to Berhalter. Kubas to Blackman. Müller chased down by Azerbaijan, but won't get the ball. Laborda floats a ball looking for a combo, but Capita just does what he can to send that out.
Probably not what Capita envisioned in his first start in MLS, having to do all the defending that he's doing, tucked way back, pinned back in his own half.
Sabi, tough angle, gets space though, off the bar, down and over the bar now from Brian White. So yet another one for the Whitecaps.
And again, it's Sabi. Very clever to sit down the defender, Ajabang. And then with the deflection off the underside of the crossbar. Just that little touch there. Clearly not over the line. Brian White from really close to the line. Not able to nod that in as it...
Such a good distributor.
Their expected goals, the Whitecaps, against coming in just over 4 on the season through 7 games. It's an astonishingly low number. They've only allowed the 4 goals themselves.
Warda looking for Brian White or somebody. He does get it tapped back to Müller. Müller, indecisive. Wants to reset. He and Blackman play catch. Kubas, some pressure from Garcia. Right back to Müller. Müller, up for White. Left for Berhalter. Off the bar again on a floater.
In his head. As again, the Whitecaps have a good service in from Müller and a nice little touch from White as well. And both teams with a little bit of different motivation. Obviously, the Whitecaps want to get the 3 points, continue to play as they are, and individual players want to play for spots as well. Emmanuel Sabi among them. Bruno Caicedo, we'll see how long he can go.
Brian White parked just inside the penalty spot. Always a worthwhile target. It is headed towards it. Striker, instead it's a save, and now a spinning effort by Caicedo was off the mark. That close.
That is an incredible save from Pulskamp. Such quick reactions off of Joveljic, coming in to try to help out, ends up steering it right towards goal.
Within the farthest reaches of the planet in their international duty, and takes so much time to recover physically to help out the Whitecaps. It's Calvin Harris to James down the right side. And here's some numbers for Sporting Kansas City. James, untouched, takes the shot, and a sliding block by Tristan Blackman.
That's an incredible stop for Blackman. As many clean sheets as they can, and they never stop from absolutely nowhere. Blackman dives in front of that one, just as James pulls the trigger.
Setting up for yet another set piece. There's been a lot of them tonight for the Whitecaps. Edge of the 6, right on goal as Müller stepped into it. Ended up floating out near the spot, and the German stepped into another header. Nearly bagged his 2nd of the evening.
Just needs to be a little bit more body on Thomas Müller. Very good in the air. We saw that in the first half of his goal.
White couldn't control the pass. Müller away from Müller. Barlow wide for James. Safely back to Pulskamp. Müller to Johnson. Laborda in a tight spot for Johnson steals. Müller to Bartlow. Johnson. Getting away from the pressure of Kubas. Sabali steals, gets it back. Has some help there with Alumi as well. It's Alumi and Sabali. Alumi from distance, stopped by Pulskamp. save to his right.
Another very good save from Poolskamp. Pretty good power, pretty good placement as well, but Poolskamp just jabs out that right arm and with the fingertips able to steer it wide. Good save.
Arjabang. Garcia allowed a little joy at the end, but no chance as the referee blows his whistle.